Little bit of a Schnitzelgruben just there. And you know, 5 is my limit on Schnitzelgrubens. Welcome to D-Mob Garage. We're back on Kiera bug. Last episode we did some welding inside, and got a little bit more to go to do today, and then we're going to be going on to the brakes. So let's come over and have a bit of a look-see. I've taken the wheels off already. We've just got this tiny little patch job to do right here. A couple of little holes there that we're going to MIG up quickly. And we are going to remove the glass. All has to come out. We're going to try to keep the headlining because this thing is actually in pretty decent condition. And the panels we're going to get sandblasted and then just vibe back the outer body and get it ready for a repaint. So we're going to double check the discs, bearings, and we've got brand new calipers for it. So we're just going to fix up, basically get the brakes sorted and go from there. All right, let's get into it. Alright, we'll just flap that back quickly and then we can fix the inside of it as well, give that a grind as well, and then move on. Alright, so we've just used a bit of sandpaper to clean off just the surface rust that's on the disc itself, and just a couple of wipes just to wipe off all the residue. Again, you know, we're not going sandblasting and powder coating and going to that sort of extreme. We're just cleaning it up, and that's good enough for now. And we've got a new caliper to put on, which kind of looks cool. I think this is a MP, not sure. Looks like to be half decent quality, which is good. So we'll bolt that on. I think the actual retaining bolts are still in position back there. So they are. Okay, that's done. And we're spinning. A little bit of rust still on there, maybe. Yeah, just needs to cinder itself. We have parts back from the sandblaster, as you can see. It looks like a garden ornament area. And all this got done by Will over at EnviroBlast again. We took it to him this time. And we've got some work to do on this stuff, don't we?
Hey, you got a hammer, mate. Got to straight me push right.
Gee, somehow I don't think that's going to work too well.
Right, give me for your motor.
It's like you know who that guy is, don't you? He's the one that steals crankshafts. Yeah, remember you stole it off the thing. So we're going to put some phosphoric acid on all of this to stop it rusting. You can see overnight, because he did it yesterday, but already it started to do its little rust conversion-y. So we're going to get rid of that quick smart. I'm going to put a mask on, some gloves, and let's get this done. You can see what we're doing, and we're doing a quick update on you in a minute, so you better get cracking. What we're doing is just going over all these panels that have imperfections, and there's quite a lot of them. Doing a little bit of metal finishing on this. This was probably the worst of it, and just using the hammer and dolly and the file just to get it, you know, to an acceptable level, and that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. This was the worst one. That one wasn't too bad, and then another little one here. Righto, so it is the next day and we are back getting ready to paint the guards, bonnet, engine lid, bits and pieces. So these ones are all going to get done in the black KBS, which is the polyurethane paint, and then on top of that we're going to put our primer surfacer and spray putty and all that other jazz. So this is going to make sure that we don't get rust happening in our lifetime. So that's getting ready to go. And let me just grab this, because someone needs this for engine building. I don't know why he would need a tent peg, but apparently this is needed. You need a tent peg? Yeah. Oh, that's probably got on it. Oh, great. Not up, only up on the end. I did wipe it with a rag.
Oh, sure you did.
Yeah.
My engine started out pink, and it's in the black.
So, just give you guys an update on this thing. When you buy aftermarket tinware and you assume that it fits, well, never assume, because when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and you need one of those when you have aftermarket tinware. So anyway, we had problems here. This little corner here wouldn't fit, and of course all the factory tinware was like, we don't like you. They're racist. This is the problem. The factory tinware just does not like the aftermarket stuff.
And I ported these heads and I matched them to my manifold gasket. I scribed the line outside where I want it to go, and so I've actually sleeved the studs so they fit.
Because there was too much movement.
There's too much slop in the...
Yeah. MP heads again, right?
No, not the heads.
Oh, it wasn't the heads.
No.
Just the manifolds.
The manifolds have got a dowel pin in there.
Ah.
Some of the heads used to have dowels in them, but not.
Right, okay. So that would keep it in the one location.
Yeah, so I've sleeved these things, and they match where I put my scribe line from when I ported.
That's good. That's a good little...
Should work, yeah.
So all right.
It doesn't float around and fluck around.
So yeah, we'll have all this on soon and we'll continue. And I'm going to go and do some painting. You guys can watch me spray some KBS. Yay. Let's do it. Well, there you go. I ended up running out of black, so we used the silver KBS on top of it. So we've still got a little bit more to go, but at least they are painted. Again, this is just a sealer onto the bare steel, and then we can do our body work and whatever else on top of this, and then put our primers and top coat. Yeah, let's keep on rocking and rolling. Okay, righto, let's get into some sanding.
later.
All right, guys, let's put some primer on these panels. Righto, so we have all these panels in primer. You know, once you stick a coat of primer on, you can really see if there's any issues or not. You can see straight away something that you couldn't see before, just in the shadow line there, that it's not quite right. So there's a bit of work to be done here still. And you know, you can sort of run your eye over it. I can see a tiny low spot just there as well in the shadow. So we can come along now with the pencil and just mark this panel and then go back over it when we need to fix it up. So it is an absolute stinker. Really, really hot today. So that's probably as much panel work as I can do on these, because you know, you don't want to be painting when it's 40 something degrees. So, but these are looking good. These ones here don't look too bad. I don't see any imperfections in this one. A little bit of a Schnitzelgruben just there. And you know, 5 is my limit on Schnitzelgrubens, so we'll have to take care of that. This one here's got a little bit of something going on just there. You can just see the shadow's not quite right. And if you run your hand over it, you can feel it. All right, so let's have a little bit of progress inside on the millibug, because Oven Boy's been a bit busy while I was away. Ta-da! Look at that. If that doesn't look cool, it's not quite finished yet. We've still got a little bit of wiring to do. I think that carby is not actually, yeah, it's not bolted on either. But we went to the trouble of blacking it all out. We just wanted to do that sort of blacked out look with the colour contrasted tinware. I reckon it looks really good. Definitely cool for Millie. She's going to enjoy driving this thing. Probably in the next video we will have this running and nip up the final things. We did get the carpet for the inside of it. The back pieces were missing, but we did get those from the supplier. And there'll just be a little bit of a clean-up really before we can get it on its maiden drive, and we'll take you guys along for it, that's for sure. All right, no worries. Well, I think that might do it for this episode. Thanks again for the new subscribers, and we'll see you in another episode on DMOP Garage. Yoo!